how many times have you caused, like you thought something, and that thought triggered some type of feeling in your body? And that feeling in your body just kind of really consumed your day, regardless of what it was. It don't have to be bad. It could actually be something that's good, like get some extra money on your check, what's coming through. That puts you in a real good mood. You're moving different, you feeling different. The same as if you get bad. What I'm saying, you see where I'm going? Your mind, what you're thinking, those thoughts, they go straight to the heart. So if you're not thinking positively, or if you're not thinking with intention, I'm trying to step away from the word positive because some people just don't know how to be positive. So the word positive to them, it just goes out the window. But intentional, okay? Being intentional with the thoughts that we're thinking, because I'm not just always a positive person. Sometimes I have thoughts that creep up in my mind because I have a life too about the things I got going on. But that does not mean you have to entertain thoughts when they come into your mind. If a thought enters into your mind, your conscious mind, and it is not what you want, you have the right to send that thought back. Think something different, because just as easy as it was for you to think something negative, it is just as easy for you to think something positive. You have to practice it. The more you practice it, the better you get at it. So every time you think something negative, no. Oh, no. I don't know why I'm thinking like that. Let's say this happens, and think of the best case scenario that could happen, even if you over exaggerate it. Because I've thought some things out, even just plain old little scenarios. If I have to talk to somebody about something, I play out in my mind of how it's going to be. It don't even ever be like that. Anxiety just eat me up for no reason. You got to get intentional about the things that you're thinking, because those things that you're thinking are controlling your emotions. It's controlling how you're feeling day to day. If you're thinking that you don't like your life, you don't like your weight, or you don't like something that is very substantial to who you are, you're going to eventually just kind of tear yourself down or lose your focus. But getting your focus is so important. But what am I thinking about? What bothers me? Let me write that down. Let me talk about that. Let me get that off my chest, so I won't keep addressing or keep bringing in different thoughts about the same thing that keep feeding into the thing that I don't like. Let me see, how can I process the better thoughts? You process better thoughts by trying to. You're not going to just wake up thinking positive. You're going to try to. When I hear something, or when I think something that is not positive, that does not nurture me, that does not hold me, that does not make me feel like I'm supposed to feel on top of the world, alive, breathing, being, joy, bliss, all of those things, if it's not making me feel like that, it's my responsibility to create thoughts that make me get like that. Even in the midst of what I'm seeing, I'm begging you. This is my green marker. We've been doing color manifestations. Okay? Green. But I'm begging you, be mindful of the things that you're thinking, because those things that you're thinking, you don't know if they're right or if they're wrong, or whatever it is. They're creating emotions, and that emotion is taking over your nervous system, which is eventually eating at your aura. And now your aura is projecting off of the things that you don't even want, and you don't even realize it, because you weren't thinking about what it was that you was thinking about. You was just thinking. Don't just think. Okay, start to be more aware. This is the word. Be aware. I'm thinking something. I'm aware that I'm thinking negative. Now that I'm aware, it is my responsibility in this moment to change the narrative and to do something different, to say something different, because just as it is possible negative, it is possible positive. And you get to choose which road you want to go down. Now, if you want to go down that negative Nancy road, I do feel sorry for you. I have tissues for you. I can't stay there with you. Okay? Because things are only as good as you allow them to be, and as you think that they are. Your perception, how you're seeing it, how you're believing it, how you're viewing it and internalizing it, is how it's going to be projected back out. And the way that, and you have the power to do it either way. Just as much as you spend time being negative, you got that same energy to be positive. And it's just about making a choice and having that awareness that if I choose the negative, it's going to eventually, even if it's right or wrong, bring me more of those energies that I'm thinking about. But if I choose positive, I could be wrong about what it is that I'm being positive about. I could be saying I'm going to get me a brand new whatever and get a brand new something else, but I was still positive, and now I ended up getting something that was probably a lot more better than what it was that I was asking for in the first place. Now, don't be negative.